10 years ago, I went back home to the Philippines to continue my interrupted work with the poor that was happily suspended by my marriage to Ruth and ordination to the permanent diaconate when we stayed in the United States of America. Her death in 1995 brought about the idea of coming home for good to help in the reconstruction and development of my country of birth. After much prayer and discernment, my family, friends, and the diaconate community allowed me to serve as a missionary. And so, in 2002, with their help, I gathered local members, friends, and supporters of the Christian Life community and inaugurated a retreat house in Pamukkid, San Fernando, province of Camarines Sur. It is called Sa Harong ni Lord, or at the House of the Lord. It became the center for communication, programs, and services. A native chapel came next, rebuilt twice because of typhoons, and now replaced by a sturdy concrete structure. Our vision is to form a discerning apostolic community of CLC in the BICOL region through the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius, also known as Ignatian Retreats, with a mission of bringing about God's reign in the culture, customs, and condition of the people, especially the poor, in collaboration with the church, government, business, and concerned citizens' organizations. The task was a tall order. With the gracious help of God, in the formation of members, we have established about 35 adult units of CLC, 10 youth CLCs, and several children groups. Majority of members are from the farm and labor sectors, with students and professionals serving as a pool of formators and promoters. Our annual Ignatian retreats for the members in various stages of formation have produced around 250 committed members engaged in guiding and facilitating groups in their local communities, heading church ministries, and serving local government units as officers and volunteers. Indeed, it is our pride that we have now an indigenous person elected as a chieftain of her tribe, the Atas. Several have trained as retreat guides and now conduct retreats in daily life, or RDL. With the full support of our local bishop and priests, our members act as pillars in church programs and activities. In fact, I have been part of a team giving retreats to our diocesan seminarians. Our retreat house has been the hub of various trainings and seminars for livelihood, entrepreneurship, popular devotion, and spiritual renewal. We have programs for the youth like summer camps, and we have yet to define a program for the elderly. This feat is amazing since we have operated in the most frugal way, without much money but with much faith in God. 2006, sensing the increasing impact of poverty among the members, we acquired an 11 hectares land in Barangay San Joaquin, it's a barrio of San Fernando, to address the issues of hunger and the lack of farm technology. Naming it as Badang ni Ignacio, or Farm of St. Ignatius, we started developing it as a wellness and technology center. As a wellness center, it complemented our formation activities in the retreat house. Trainings for new farm technology were held with the help of various government agencies, NGOs, and POs, or people's organizations. Several members have trained as certified magsasakang scientista, or farm technicians, transforming it into a natural and organic farm. With the presence of 2 farm hands, volunteers, and dedicated technicians, we are cultivating vegetables and root crops, planting fruit and hardwood trees, and tending animals. We produce our own fertilizers via foliar and vermi or worm culture. We have set up 3 large greenhouses, a water system, seedling nursery, and a compost shredder. We have demonstration gardens at the retreat house and other bio sites. All of these accomplishments would not be without the support of generous benefactors, both local and foreign. At the moment, building infrastructures are still a dream. Our best efforts are up against the undeniable impact of climate change. The fish ponds dry up in the summer months. Our 5-year-old mushroom production gradually dwindled, forcing us to discontinue. Coconut fruits decreased, and rice harvests arrested by the combination of heat, pests, and flash floods. And adding vices like gambling and drinking among the men, theft and indolence among the young, we deserve misery. With high unemployment, our members are forced to look for jobs away from home. This quandary has inspired us to promote our Bahay Buhay Kay Cristo program, or Home Life in Christ, inviting our members to plant vegetables and fruits to augment food on the table. For if members harvest food in their yards and empty lots, they have strong reasons to stay. The unique contribution of BICOL CLC to the Philippine Church of the Poor is the formation of individuals and groups as viable economic, social, political, cultural, and spiritual community, actively participating in all apostolic endeavors and with a practical, discerning spirituality. As a community, members have regular formation and business meetings, annual retreats, and common assemblies. Each unit has its own relevant apostolate, moved by the signs of the times, always working with and among the poor, in a spirit of hope. All programs are Ignatian inspired, that is, prayed over and done towards maturity in faith and the promotion of peace and justice. BICOL CLC is indeed good news. Our utmost desire is to invite more members to join. And for those who believe in our vision and mission, continue to sustain and spread it with your generous heart.